be able to not have blooper reel. Everything will be a blooper reel. I can't have this here because all is in the way. Our ass is in the way. I need to actually just put it back where I had it. Or over here. Yeah, this perspective's good too. I remember in Jacksonville we had this perspective. Now they can see the pictures a little bit too. Yeah, that was a good perspective in Jacksonville, huh? It shouldn't fall. It's in there pretty good. I'll use this. Stick it down to the window so it'll be stronger. Secure. Move this because it's all blocking your face. Just half inch right. Hey yo, for real, last night I stared at those pictures so long I swear to God someone was moving. Especially this one right here. If you come sit in this chair where I'm sitting and look at this photo, there's something in this photo that keeps swinging this camera from left to right depending on, like right now, I don't know where he put his hammer because now he's holding some weights. But if you wait, he'll be swinging this hammer again. He moves like, I was talking to somebody last night and they were like, did that picture just move? And I was like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these are living paintings. I haven't touched any of them, and so.
Well, also,
that's definitely blood in that photo. I feel the energy every time I get close to it. I don't give a fuck. Someone used blood for show now. And that's definitely living. Don't touch that one. That one's
living to me.
Don't touch it.
Oh, that one. What do you have?
Back in the day, people used to do that to, so underneath that is going to be somebody's picture. Underneath that painting is like what they did back then. That's how they fucking put a blood curse on somebody. With the bag. They would fucking, like, say I like you, take your picture, put it on a piece of a certain type of wood. Bet you that's wood too, it's probably not the canvas. But they put out a certain type of wood and then they freaking paint over the top. Look at his signature. Look at his signature.
It's on that piece too. A couple of pieces. Not every piece.
Did you see his ring on
I think those are angel. Huh?
Did you see his ring on these?
He said, yeah, it's right. I mean, she's quite talented, but she also dabbles. She also claims to be a witch by the shit that's in her house. She's probably off to college. This is probably her house. This is how she's paying for her college, right? She's probably, the money that people stay, he probably sent it off to her. This is probably her house because that's his house, this is her house, it's all one house. They just built the wall up to give her some separation. Like literally it's just a wall. This is the same house. When you look outside you can see it's all one building. It's all the same foundation. There's not two separate buildings. And so they rent out her house, you know, so that she can make some money while she's in school probably. And all this shit is hers. Starving artist, I don't know. Creepy. Good. I mean, she's not off at college. She could be grown and gone, and she probably just uses to help supplement her parents' income because they home.
That was the most craziest shit ever. I was gonna be like, or she could have like joined a Satanist group and killed the goat, and this house is hers.
Look, let me tell you. You know what? I think the person that rents his house ain't even her, and he could have just been saying some crazy ass story because they probably told him to say it. All I know is that they got the damn fucking hole in the roof that shouldn't be there, the attic, and someone's up in there, I'm sure, living in there, waiting for us to leave so that they can come back down. because this place so raggedy. I feel like they don't got no money to go nowhere, and they don't charge enough to be able to rent nowhere else. So, like they probably living in the basement. They probably got cameras everywhere. I keep hearing these little buzzings over here, man. I'll be glad to leave. But I swear to God, I keep hearing y'all. Oh, this way. I swear to God, I keep hearing these buzzings at night. It don't be all the time, but if it's hecka loud, if we all talking and shit, if it's hecka loud and we all talking and shit, then they gonna be. It's all of a sudden you just hear it faintly. But I got a sense of it's. I don't have the best hearing, but certain sounds I can hear very very well, like somebody cocking a gun. You know, pulling back the trigger on the gun, I can hear that. You know what I'm saying? For a while, but alright, cameras, anything to do with cameras and shit. Like I heard fucking swear to God, I heard the damn shit clicking. Something keeps sounding like when you turn on like a DSLR. You know that sound it makes? You know what sound that makes. That's why I keep hearing. There ain't shit around here. I feel like they got cameras in this bitch. I was looking at that smoke detector and ain't no batteries. Maybe it's in the inside hiding, I don't know. But ain't even got no light or nothing. Who you talking to?
I had a song stuck in my head and like had very like little words and then it was by Jennifer Lopez. Like, where did I hear that song? Because I don't listen to Jennifer Lopez.
She just put a piece of garbage in the trash.
What you mean?
Man, the kid is crazy. She literally just grabbed that paper right there. It's right there. That fell out. Oh, it's right next to the garbage can. Yeah, that's right. God, it's on the floor. It's right next to the garbage can. I don't want to get her in some type of training so she can. The reason why I wanted y'all rooms next to each other
We are next to each
is because I want to use a piece of that spot. You know, even though we're gonna come to, I want them to have a place that's just theirs, their own patio. I want them to have their patio. And if I can make it big enough so that you guys have a sit space and then they have a place to run around, you guys have. I'm definitely having my own private day. And I don't see why not putting a little piece because we got them tiny homes back there and then building y'all a cove so that people can
other.
see.
We're not even in the backyard. We're like on the side of the house.
That's why I said build you guys a little cove. I'll go out your window, you'll be alright. Right out the window with the dogs.
No, I'm gonna go out the side door.
You don't go all the way around the house to get to sit on your patio. You would climb out and have your car. Okay, well you might not. I can definitely see Trey climbing out his window and sitting on his patio and drinking and I don't know what y'all gonna put out there if it's gonna be chairs or bean bags or a bed or a day bed or a patio. If you're gonna turn it into a gazebo, I don't know what y'all put back there, but it's gonna just around it. I'm putting their little. They're gonna have their playground in their spot with their bathroom.
It is going to be our spot, and it will be heavily influenced by my design.
But I'm just like, you know those gates. I don't know if you guys haven't been there in many years, but you know at Home Depot they buy the little garden gates. You really need like 2 or 3 or 4 of them.
Well, we need one on top too
No,
because
you don't. It's open, but it's tall enough. It's taller than you. Or but you could put like a shade or a patio, like a shade thing over the top, or netting or whatever. I don't know. But then you're gonna miss out on the beautiful views. So maybe you get something that you can take down.
I was talking like omnibus. I was like, what am I not? Something like this.
Just no, not even that, but just at least it's something shade.
Like an umbrella.
So look, well, my thing was this, right? I am pictured a mini gazebo, but enclosed behind your gate, and then on the side of the gazebo, a little walkway for you guys. You know, like I feel like if I make it big enough, there's a section for y'all. There's just for y'all, and then there's a section for them. You know. And so the way I can do it is so that they can also be like incorporated. So I want to be able to come out one of your windows. I want to go from your farthest window to his farthest window, a little bit past both sides, so that you have your patio space. You know, it's easy to put a gate. You know, so you can open the gate, close the gate. You know, I want to have the gazebo, the main thing, the gazebo, but to have the fucking animals, I want them to have their cage, They're fucking.
Enclosure?
Yeah,
Enclosure.
they're enclosures.
Enclosure. It's not a prison. You don't have to be there.
Yeah, they do.
They're
You can't go in
enclosures.
there. They can't get in on the enclosure.
No, they can't.
So
Like
it's
you
designed
guys,
for
so
it.
whether or
It's
not you
designed
guys
for
leave
it.
your patio open or whether or not you have your window, they can't get out.
Right. Yeah.
I'm building
They can be outside
it's a
without being
fixed, it's
outside.
a permanent fixture. So they'll have their place where they can go down and get to their bathroom, and they'll have the place where they can go past that, and they can go in together and play. So one of them will have a little bit further because they have to come past. So pretty much Jinky's gonna have a little walkway because I don't want to block him the window. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have a walkway. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you'll probably only get half a window.
Well, I see her having like a little ramp to get up. It's just a little.
It is, but you're gonna have probably like half a window if you want a window at all. He's not gonna be able to have that window at all. He could probably have another window, but he's not gonna be able to have that window because he got cats. And Jinky, I don't think she'd jump over the roof, but maybe. Maybe I'll close the door. You think she would?
I've seen her climb up shit.
Okay, so yeah, nope, she's a cat. So you're gonna lose the whole window too,
I know.
because I'm gonna have to. What I want to do is.
Did you see one of us that climbed up? She definitely will chop through the window. You know what
I saw a welder. He said he $10 an hour.
What?
So what I wanted to do is get a couple of enclosures. I wanted to get
a wielder. I
a
didn't.
welder. So I wanted to get a few enclosures and a little kennel and have them weld them all together. And then I also want to buy the tunnels, you know, so that they can go into their shit.
Look at you looking all teenagey and shit.
And so they can use the potty. I want them trained to use the potty outdoors. My cats, we always had cats and dogs, but they always went to the bathroom outside. We never had litter boxes and shit. I had cats. We never used the bathroom
Oh,
outside.
the thing is,
But our doors and windows were always open for them to go in and out.
Artemis is scared. She doesn't like to go outside.
And that's why we have a litter box. She's gonna have, well, for in your room,
Yeah.
for in your room, if you want, you can get one of those rotating, some cleaning ones. But I was just thinking, if you have the gate, and if you have the window, and she goes through the window to the fucking outside, that's where her potty will be. I think it'll alleviate having to deal with smell.
Maybe outside.
Especially if you got her, you forget about it or something, you're gonna have to come back and have to deal with all your shit smelling like shit.
Put it in the outside.
You know, you have to encourage her to go use your potty.
Outside.
Once he realizes that, I mean, at first she can probably have something inside, but I think once he realizes that she can't get out, like no one can get in and she can't get out, she'll be fine. And then all the fun things we're gonna have, you know, we'll have the swing in there, we'll have the little baby hammock, couple of hammocks, some climbing things,
You drown.
some hanging balls. I think they'll love the hanging balls. I saw somebody with their cat, they had like a little section with little hanging balls. And they would just like hit them, bat them, do all sorts of shit. Like, they weren't hard balls.
They
but
love tennis balls.
yeah, they
Doesn't
had,
matter.
they had hanging balls and a bunch of little fun little things to do. They don't gotta have too much. It's really, I don't want them to think they'll have a cool amount of space, but it ain't gonna be hella space because y'all need that space. You have to put a whole gazebo in there.
Well, it's on the like driveway.
No, really.
Yeah, our rooms are on the driveway. for the
Oh,
house.
really? Is
Yeah.
that in the backpack?
No, we're not in the backyard. We're in the driveway. for the house.
So I can get a job. Nice, easy.
Yeah, we're like right before the gate.
Well, you can get a deck. You're gonna have like a. You'll do what you want. Huh? You know what you want. I was just saying, I forgot. Y'all's is right there by the concrete. Y'all gonna have some nice shit. Y'all don't just have to have a. Do what you want. But it's gonna be closed. It's gonna look nice. Maybe y'all have your own little lounge area. Like a little. It's cool.
Oh wow.
Inflatable club.
I picked up on the subtleties.
Anything. I mean, we're still gonna have a bar in there, but I'm just like, you can think of a way to have your own, not old people place.
Have a place to bring people when we don't want them in our house.
Or not, or even just your own sanctuary. You have enough space there. I didn't realize. I thought you guys were out there on the ground, but now that I'm thinking about it, you guys got enough space that I can put a hot tub back there for you guys. You can have your own private hot tub. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, think about what you want to do. I'll tell you how much space you can have because I do want a boat and an RV. So there's only so much space you can have, but you can have a lot more space than I envisioned. Hell yeah. You have a lot more space than I envisioned. Yeah, and for everybody. So are the gingerbeards.
I was just about to drink the straight.
You're crazy.
I was about to be in so much anguish.
Do you know that's so? Do you know how strong that is? That's the one that I saw, and I only started drinking that one because I saw it in Mexico.
Nobody's in the frame.
Huh?
Nobody's in the frame.
That's fun. B-roll. Sometimes they just need to hear shit. But yeah, nobody was in the frame. It's not okay.